Hello, hello, hello. Today, we are going to be talking about using Claude from Anthropic to generate code to run on our Arduino. Let's go to it. Hello, I am Ryan Torvik with Tulip Tree Technology, and this is our leaf. Today, we're going to be focused on using Claude from Anthropic to generate code for an Arduino. So we're going to be using Claude, we're going to be using coverage.dev and a VS Code container. We're going to be using Platformio, and then we're going to be using our Elegoo hardware. So covered some of that before. So Claude, let's look up exactly see like what are the differences between Claude and CodeLlama, because we've done a lot of work with CodeLllama, but we haven't done very much with Claude. So let's do that. All right, so what are the differences between Ollama and Claude? Let's see. Developed by Ollama, okay, I know there's metas involved, developed by Anthropic Claude, focused on former OpenAI researchers, okay. Underlying model and architecture, Ollama, the specifics of the model architecture aren't widely disclosed. It's considered more of a platform than a single model, all right. It runs multiple AI models, including custom ones. That's neat. Let's see, Claude includes Claude 1, 2, and 3. Blah, blah, blah. Focus and purpose. Let's see, Ollama positions itself as user-friendly for running and interacting with a variety of AI models. I want to deploy models quickly. General purpose. Oh, Claude was designed to be less likely to produce harmful, biased, or toxic responses. That's interesting. Safety and alignment, let's see, flexibility, safety and ethical concerns around the models depend on the models themselves and the users. Claude has been designed with a strong emphasis on safety and alignment. I see. Okay. I don't know how that changes for code. So let's see. What about, can I use Claude to generate code? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Write code in multiple programming languages. Python, JavaScript, Go, C++. Doesn't look good. With Ollama, I know we had to specify, like, okay, we're using CodeLlama this time as opposed to these other things. You can have it explain code. You can have it optimize code. Oh, okay, so I'm getting this error. Interesting. Documentation and learning. Okay, so that's kind of some of the differences between what we've done with Ollama and Claude. So does Claude do things over the internet, or does it do it locally? Let's see. Claude processes requests remotely, meaning it sends your data over the internet to the Anthropic server for processing, okay? It is all sent to Anthropic's Claude infrastructure where the AI model processes it and generates a response. Cloud-based processing, data transmission. Okay, local processing. It does not process locally on your device. Company provided the service might store data for monitoring, training, or improvement purposes. Okay, so that's something important to keep in mind. So if you're going to be using something like Claude to do this, it's going to send your data. Now, there may be some agreements that you can sign up and say, okay, please don't use it to train on other things, but you are trusting them to enforce that. So you're sending that data over the internet. Whereas smaller open source models like Llama or GPT-Neo, or solutions like Ollama, that's what we've been before, those are local deployments of AI models so that the processing is done on our hardware without needing an internet connection once the model is set up. All right, so here let's take a look at our hardware setup. All right, so we have our Elegoo Uno R3. You can see over here there's power and ground are coming out of that one. The power is, no, I chose the white one. So the power is there, the ground is the black one. It goes to power and ground on the board. And then you can see that pin 3 goes to the button over here. And then pin 9, 10, and 11 all go to these spots over here, which then hooked up with resistors to this light bulb. So I believe that this one is the red one, the green one, and the blue one. So if we activate pin 9, that should make it turn red. And we activate pin 10, it should make it turn green. And 11 should make it turn blue. And then any combination of those three should allow us to do that. So, all right, that's the hardware setup. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new Platformio project. Okay, and we're going to create a new one. There. New project. Let's see, we're going to call this Loft Side. Okay, Arduino. Okay, and finish. Yes, I trust the authors. I am the authors. Ciao, ciao. loft side. All right, so now we've created a project here. All right, so right now our source is just this main.cpp, which does the default stuff. So I'm gonna go, let's see, we have continue. We have continue installed. Oh, it's got our stuff from last time. So we're gonna go over here to continue. I'm going to add a new chat model, and I'm gonna send my stuff over the internet. Let's see, where should I go? Anthropic. Let's try Sonnet, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So that is going to require you to have an account with Anthropic. Now, I haven't paid anything yet, but I have gone to and generated an API key. So I click on there, and then it takes me to a website, and I log in, blah, 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 and connect. All right, so now it has provided me I've got 2 of these. I can delete those, and then we'll leave that Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Okay, so then I'm going to select that one. I'm going to ask it to generate an Arduino project that when I press the button, it goes and selects pin 9. And then the next time I press the button, it says selects pin 10. So maybe I should try it that way. So I'll try that. Okay, here we go. All right, so we've got button is 3, 9, 10, 11. Great. Button state is okay. Last button state, interesting. Keeps track of the current of which LED should be on 1, 2, or 3. Okay, LED 1, LED 2, LED 3. All right. Input pull up. Oh, well, that wasn't done before. So we're going to start with LED 1 on, which is going to be the red one. Okay. Read the button state. Check. If it's low, and the last button state was high, so it's actually changed. Do a small delay for debouncing. Thank you. Very thoughtful of you. And then increment the current output. Okay, then resets the 1. And then if it's 1, it goes high, low, 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 high, low, 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 high. And then it sets there. Very interesting. Pull-up resistor is used, so no external resistor is needed for the button. Oh, interesting. Well, that was very, very thoughtful. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to apply. And then we're going to go. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to go over here, and my Uno, and I'm going to, first I got to plug this guy in. Boop. There you go. Lights are on. We're ready to upload. Building. Oh, the red one is on. Okay. The green one is on. The blue one is on. Oh, this is working out great. Red, green, blue, red, green, blue. Well, that's fabulous. That's really fabulous. I wonder, because I did a much better job of giving it context this time. I wonder if Llama is going to do better with the better prompt. So let's go back over here, grab the same prompt again. I'm going to change this to CodeLlama instruct and say, okay, you give it to me. Let's see what happens when I do CodeLlama instruct. This is going to be, just a little different, What happens if we click on apply here? All right, so it's going to put it directly in my main.cpp. That's interesting. We're going to accept. Okay, and then we're going to go here and we're going to say upload. Okay. Nope. Didn't do nothing. That did not work. Let's look at that again. Let's say, I'm going to say Control I, and then let's try having Claude explain that to us. Oh, interesting. Not what I was expecting to happen. Okay, I'm going to go here. So that's a little bit better. So it did a nicer job of this. Okay, button pin 3, current state, last state, debounce. They actually handled the debounce and the debounce delay. All right, well, I'm just gonna go and apply. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, remove that. Digital right, there's the loop. So it looks like it's turns, okay, it's a little different, Get that out of the way for a second. Okay, accept. Void loop, okay, accept. Hey, did I get all the braces? Oh, they're not lined up properly, but they are all there. They all match. All right, thank you, Claude. let us go and over to Platformio and upload. Okay, starting with blue now, so that's nice. Oh, when I hold it down, it changes, but then when I release it, oh, that is different. That is different than what I was expecting to have happen. Red, blue, purple, green, purple. It does not help being colorblind, I'll tell you that. Red, purple, green, purple, blue, purple, red, purple, green, purple, red, purple. So let's go back to Claude over here. So I want to know why the code isn't turning off all the LEDs each time I press the button. Maybe it can help me debug this. Code needs to detect when the button state actually changes from low to high, the press moment, rather than just checking if it's high. Here's the corrected version. Button state high. Is that different? How is that different? Well, let's apply it and see what happens. All right. Well, let's see what happens when we do this. Uh-oh. Button state was not declared. Okay. What is reading? Region is, okay. Let's go back over here. At main. So we need to say button state is not declared. Please fix this. All right. This should compile and work correctly now. All right. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Okay. That's the only thing. So they just added this. All right. So we accept. And then we go over here to Platformio and click on upload. Auto loading. Fuse is okay. Great. So it's green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Awesome. And then I'm going to ask Claude to do one more thing. And let's see, I want to add a state so it turns it off. Let's see if it figures that out. It's modified. Oh, an all off state of the LED cycle. So LED 1 on, LED 2 on, LED 3 on. All right, looks like that's going to work. Go through. Okay, okay. Interesting. To 4. Oh, wow, and you even put comments there? Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. All LEDs remain off. I wonder what it defaulted to. I would ensure that all LEDs start off. It should leave them off to start. Okay, great. Accept. Okay, so we're going to go and upload, and there it goes. Oh, it started off with green. Let's try this. Blue, off. Red, green, blue, off. Red, green, blue, off. That worked really well. Okay, well, I had a much more pleasant experience using Claude than I did with the ClaudeLlama. I was hoping the ClaudeLllama would be just as good, but it looks like the Claude is producing some pretty good results. And I didn't have to type any code, and it's doing what I wanted to do. I don't know anything about debouncing. I don't know anything about highs versus lows, really. Like, it figured it out. So nice work, Claude. All right, well, if you want to see anything more like this, head down there, like, click, and subscribe. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll see you next time.